Why did you decide to date a white guy over a black guy?
Because of morals. They
What
I hear from the brothers is for their excuse for cheating, being in other men's DMs, for doing this and that is, of course, we're not meant to, quote unquote, be monogamous and be just one eye for one girl only. With my man, he makes me feel like I'm the only girl in the world.
Why y'all think white men don't cheat?
Listen here, Candace Owens.
White men don't cheat, they have affairs. Okay? It's the same thing.
Number one, why did you decide to date a white person over a black person?
He had good credit.
First thing I want you to know is that dating is not a solution to your problems. Everyone has problems, some more than others not so much, others maybe a little bit, others different kind of problems, others similar kind of problems. Overall, everybody got problems. Problems are unavoidable, they're part of life. But the issue starts to rise here when people know that they have crazy amount of problems, but they think the solution to this is by dating. Like, I'm talking about problems that take the joy out of their life, problems that make them feel miserable. And they think the way they can cope with this is by date a random partner they find or they settle with, right? The first person that comes into their life. That's how they think they're gonna be happy. That's how they think they're gonna get over it. Like, instead of tackling their problems head on and figuring out ways to solve them, they seek comfort in other people, in relationships, in dating, thinking that the problems will magically go away. But little do they know that these problems will follow them no matter where they go. You know, whether you're dating, you're married, you're single, these problems are still gonna follow you. But the best way to deal with them in the situation is disregard dating, disregard everything else and focus on the problems beforehand, right? Just by moving on and dating or getting cuffed up in a relationship is not gonna solve it, right? It's always gonna still be there. Matter of fact, you're gonna bring this into your new relationship and introduce these problems to your new partners as well, right? So anyways, in today's video, we got more reactions. Make sure to click the like button and subscribe. And let's go.
Why did you decide to date a white guy over a black guy?
Because of morals. They
What
I hear from the brothers is for their excuse for cheating, being in other men's DMs, for doing this and that is, of course, we're not meant to, quote unquote, be monogamous and be just one eye for one girl only. With my man, he makes me feel like I'm the only girl in the world.
Why y'all think white men don't cheat?
Listen here, Candace Owens.
White men don't cheat, they have affairs. Okay? It's the same thing.
Number one, why did you decide to date a white person over a black person?
He had good credit.
I want to be able to get approved for things.
Oh, this is crazy.
Herm has great credit, right?
Okay. Time out.
Herm, tell me about your credit.
We are not talking about me right now.
Come on, Herm, pull up your damn FICO.
Oh my gosh, no,
She
please.
said I wanted to be approved for things.
Starting to make me sweat. That does sound crazy.
Because there's at least 3 black men up here with great credit. And I'll let you guess who.
What do you think? Why would you date a white guy over a black guy?
Black men don't marry as much as white men.
You know half of white husbands murder their wives?
Yeah.
There's like 500 million African men out there, but you decided to go with some European guy.
What is the problem?
Oh, well. I mean, first of all, I've dated Nigerian men, so I'm over that. And it wasn't really, I didn't really care about his color. It was mostly because like we connected about both being immigrants.
He got the
Look, he's smiling. Look at him smiling.
He was cheating.
Look at him smiling. Where did y'all meet again?
Facebook dating.
Yeah,
Facebook dating.
Also believe that.
What are 2 of his best friends' names?
The only one I know about, his name is Slav, but he's an introvert. He's like a loner, so he doesn't like to go out. We just kind of hang out
He gives
by
me that
ourselves.
energy.
Yeah.
He doesn't have
That matches up with what Odara said too. She said they met on Facebook Marketplace. That's some loner shit.
Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, I mean, this is funny. Like, literally, all these women here are claiming that they chose to date white men because of ridiculous things they're getting out of it, right? Like, one's naming credit, the other one, I guess, said black men don't date to marry. It's like, I don't know. I mean, this is funny, you know? Like, I think some people think that by switching race, they're gonna eradicate all their problems. Like, you know, race doesn't have anything to do with it. You know, if black men doesn't have good credit, does not mean a white man won't have good credit. You know what I mean? And just because whatever you experienced one black man that doesn't date to marry does not mean all of them don't like to marry. Like, you know what? It's crazy. Like, but I mean, everybody has preferences. Why not? You know, you're free to date who you are. But I think it's ridiculous where you opt to switch race just because the other race has better credit than your own race. Just because maybe you experienced it with one man that had no good credit does not mean all of them don't have good credit. You know what I mean? It's hilarious, man. This is what I mean. Like, yo, these standards are wild, right? And you got like women of color switching up on their own color because of things like credit. And they're like, oh, they don't date to marry. It's as if some white men don't date to marry either. And it's like, you know, you're just narrowing it down and putting black men on this box just because you had bad experience with one, you're associating with the rest. And just because one white man has good credit, you're also associating with the rest. It's kind of crazy. Now I'm beginning to think here, if these relationships don't work with these white men, if something happens, like let's say, man, the white man maybe makes her pay for the groceries and she decides now to hop onto another race. On the next one, you'll probably hear like the reason she's dating an Asian man is because maybe he can cook for her. He knows how to cook. He knows how to make rice. He knows how to make noodles. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Something outrageous like that. Like, that's wild, man. But it is what it is, man. You know. But at least the third girl here, she was a little bit more believable. You know, she didn't say anything regarding race. It was more about the connection they had, which makes sense, right? But these other first two women were kind of ridiculous.
Yo, the girl you shoot your shot with, bro, I'm not even cap, yo. This is a tip for the guys. The girl that you like, bro, is treating another ugly bum better than you. It's embarrassing. Now y'all understand why girls get played? Because y'all females is bums. I swear, wallahi, y'all be messing with the guys with the trends and that. No wonder we guys cheat, bro. I ain't gonna lie. If she leaves you undelivered, cheat. If she does not treat you right, cheat. I don't care, bro. Do not ever settle down for less. A girl thinks she's invincible. First of all, you can't cook, you can't clean. Let alone you like an ugly bum. That makes me look bad. I like a girl that likes an ugly bum. So that means you gonna be a bum if you like a girl that likes a bum. Half y'all, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Especially brown girls. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all brown girls, y'all need to lower y'all ego, bro. Because y'all like the most bummiest, most dummiest, most ugliest bums on the planet, bro. What of my mother, I'm not even capping, bro. And if y'all gonna talk in the comments, bro, I promise you, your man is not better than me. Wallahi, I promise. Your man's a bum. I'll show you.
One thing's for certain here, man. My guy here is hurt. I can tell. It's all good, bro. I mean, you don't have to be on your feelings, you know, but he kind of makes sense, right? Like sometimes if you look on people that are dating, you'll notice that they're with people who look even way worse than you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you be the single man out there, bro, walking on the street and you see some girl with some dude beside her and the dude looks like half the way you look, you know what I mean? And then you start feeling bad while you're single. You're like, man, I think I'm doing something wrong. Why is she with him? And to be honest, it happens, man. You know, this dude though, he could have what you don't have, right? Like my guy here, he's talking with conviction. I get it, you know, you're hurt, and I get it, you're struggling to understand why that is. But all I can say is that ugly man she's with probably has something you don't have. He probably got money, bro. He probably has other things outside of his looks. Other things are making up for what he's lacking, right? So I think you have a bruised ego right now. Just lower it a bit, you know what I'm saying? Try to understand that maybe you gotta work on some things too, right? Maybe the way you're talking, man, your delivery, maybe you don't have everything as you think you do. You know, if you're only comparing on the looks department and you think that, oh, you're better looking than her, man, chances are her man might not be good looking, but he has everything else online. Everything else is up, top tier, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, you should ask yourself that beforehand. And on top of that, maybe he's a simp, bro. Maybe he's simping overall. Maybe he's paying for her lifestyle. Maybe he's flying her out and giving her an extravagant lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, complain on that, right? He can do something you can't do. You have one man here with looks and you have the other man here with all the other resources aside from looks. You tell me, bro.
2 summers ago, my best friend and I got so bored, so we decided to do a dating competition. Basically, whoever can get the most amount of dates during that one summer was the winner, and the loser had to do a dare. I went on over 40 dates. So I did win. However, during those dates, so many things have happened, and this is one of those dates that have just stuck in my mind. This was a 26-year-old man that lived about a 5-minute drive from me. I literally thought it was destined to be, because when I got in his car, in the first 10 minutes of talking to each other, we realized we had so much in common. We both used to live in Japan and used to live in certain parts of the world, spoke the same languages, come from the same culture, and it was crazy. And I was like, this is my person. At the time, I hadn't done anything with the guy. Like, I was super innocent. But we would continue to hang out within the next month or two, and we started to get pretty close. Too close, because then he told me that he was moving all the way to downtown. After he told me that, I did not want him to leave, because if he left, I felt like he was gonna forget about me. I was so crazy, and I was literally asking the universe for signs. In fact, one day I literally asked the universe to show me a yellow circle if we were meant to be. Tell me why, when I was literally working and I was walking to the classroom, I saw a yellow circle on the floor, and he had ghosted me for a week that week, and he literally texted me right after I saw that circle, and I was like, we are meant to be. However, I still thought that he was going to leave me if he were to move downtown. So the day before he literally moves, he tells me to come over at 4 in the morning. I come from super strict parents, so I had to tell him that I was at work. I went over there, and tell me why we're just laying on the bed. I'm thinking to myself, he definitely wants to get a little bit freaky. This dude starts to initiate stuff, okay? Tell me why, after the deed is done, he quite literally looks at me and he says, you and I are bonded for life now. I was not ready for what was going to happen next. He moves downtown and he ghosted me for the next month or two. I was so devastated. And after that, I see that my TikTok page has gotten deleted. I fully convinced myself that I did a sin, and that's why my page got deleted. After doing a confession, my page finally came back, and tell me why the man reached back out to me. After we rekindled and talked about what was happening between us two, he told me that he had to break things off with me because I didn't talk about our relationship on this platform. He said that after he said that you and I are bonded for life now comment, that he would get recognition on this platform and I would make a story time about him. And when I didn't do that, this guy literally went and spammed my page to where it would get deleted. But that wasn't the end of our story. Unfortunately, we kept singing.
Man, I'm baffled by this. Not even for the rest of the story. It's just what she said at the beginning. Imagine you're that bored, you go on 40 dates. Yeah, and now imagine if a man did this, going on 40 dates in the summer, in one summer. You know how much he's going to be spending on these dates? He's probably, chances are, taking her somewhere to do some activity. That means that's 40 girls, bro. Now, if he's taking her to eat, he's probably paying for all these checks. How much bag is he going to drop in 40 dates in one summer? Man, dating one person is hella expensive too. So, but I mean, you understand it's a woman, of course, right? Women get free dates, bro. Women get picked up and they get treated. I'd say 40 dates, bro. She probably did all she could. Probably flew all over the world, went all around the globe, went to all kind of 5-star restaurants, fed the giraffe at some zoo, 5 different zoos or whatever, you know what I'm saying? She probably did all of it. But then she landed on her match. The dude that's a little bit wild here, Trust me, I think even the dude here she landed with, who she's talking about, I think he's probably involved in some witchcraft, because he sounds like he has some stone is casting on her and all. If he's able to predict all of this and he's able to, do all this kind of stuff, trust me, it doesn't feel right. It feels like maybe he's watching you, maybe he's monitoring you, maybe he has a stone. Maybe he's into that witchcraft kind of stuff. And I mean, at this point, you deserve it. I'm pretty sure you played all those 40 dudes. You probably just went just for the fun of it, just so you can break to your friends how many dates you got. But in the end, you get treated like this by the dude you met 5 minutes from your house, and now you're the victim. What about those 40 men you victimized? You made them take you out, pay for you, you led them on. They thought they had a shot. They thought it was going to develop into something more, but yet you just used them. So I guess this is your karma. I ain't even going to feel sorry for you, because you deserve it. This came your way.
Been with no gremlin?
I like my men medium ugly.
Exactly. I don't understand that, but exactly.
Medium ugly is I find them attractive, or I like certain,
so then they're not
how
ugly,
they look.
Then.
Chill. I like the way they look. Like, I think they're attractive, but they're not your, like, typical, like, oh, he's the finest thing or he's attractive to everybody. You know what I mean?
But some of my teammates back in the day, they was fucking with some gremlins. You know what I mean?
You fucked with some gremlins,
Yeah,
too.
I'm not sitting here saying, yes, but I wasn't trying to have, going crazy. I wasn't shooting up the club. You know damn right I wasn't doing that. I learned my lesson.
You'd have little mini gremlins.
Yeah, I didn't want no mini gremlins, all right? So to me, I'm just like, bro, I was like, listen, think about this before y'all go over there and do your thing.
Some people have to experience shit to learn. Some people don't.
Just seeing?
Yeah, just seeing other people go through shit. They have to experience it themselves.
And I'm happy that I experienced that situation because that situation could have saved my butt.
You know, the thing is, what she said here, how she likes her men medium ugly and all, like typical men whom she'll find attractive and other people won't find them attractive. I mean, I think that goes on to say that's for everybody. Right nowadays, your version of what the 10 is, right, is not somebody else's version of a 10. Like your 10 is somebody else's 7. And somebody else's 6 is your 2. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it goes out. It's vice versa. I mean, yeah, that's how dating goes, right? Like, that's how everybody's preferences are. That's why they say there's a person for everybody out there. Even the ugly people, there's a person for you out there. Trust me. I mean, they might not be, right there in front of your eyes, and they may not be easy to find. But, I mean, at the end of the day, they're right somewhere in the world. You just gotta go explore, find them. That's why this is for all those dudes who are feeling desperate right now, who are like not getting matches, or they're not dating, or their dating life is trash and they feel like they're helpless. It's like, no, man, just because 90 girls find you ugly does not mean 10 others don't find you attractive. 10% of them don't find you attractive, But I mean, I'm telling you this in hopes you actually try to better yourself and increase your chances, right? Like, the problem about telling men this kind of point here is they will stop trying. They will stop putting effort into things like, the bare minimum, like, brushing their teeth, cutting their hair, getting ready, making sure they're fit, you know what I'm saying? They will let themselves go just by living in this living by this line alone. They'll think, oh, somebody's gonna like me for me regardless I'm 150 pounds or 450 pounds, which is like, nah, man. Every day you gotta be doing things that will better yourself and improve yourself. But at the end of the day, just because you talk to a couple of girls, they think you're ugly, does not mean the rest of the world thinks you're ugly. There's somebody out there who doesn't think you are. So that's what I'm going on to say, right? Like, just like how he's calling gremlins, somebody else may not view them as gremlins. Everybody has different preferences. Everybody to each their own, right? So it is what it is.
Do you want to fall in love again?
Sure.
But just not right now.
Tomorrow, today. Why not?
You giving everyone hope right now.
See, here's the thing, because it's like love, man. If you go looking for it, you're not gonna find it. You're not, man. Because love.
I think what he said there, man, is so true. 100%, right? You always realize that sometimes you be chasing things and they be running away from you, and then you stop chasing them and then they come to you. That's how it goes. So a lot of people out here, they're disregarding all their problems and whatever's going on, and they're chasing this so-called love, this so-called perfect relationship, and it's like it doesn't work out how they picture it. And I'm like, yo, why don't you just focus on yourself, do your own thing, focus on other things. It will find you when it's your time, because what is for you will likely come to you at its own time, at its own designated time. But that means you shouldn't stop trying. Like, what I'm saying? That means you shouldn't just completely lose hope and just think like, one day it's going to fall from under a tree. Still always work on other versions of yourself, work to better yourself. You know what I'm saying? But don't go out there forcing things.
My wife and I are chilling, watching TV. She's like, I want to watch Selling Sunset. Who do I see? Episode 3. I see your lovely girlfriend popping on screen, Selling Sunset. She's like, my boyfriend plays for the...
Did you sit up like...
What the hell?
What's going on here?
Wait, are you on it too?
I'm literally on it too. On Netflix and everything. They give me a little title at the bottom. Yeah.
What did it say? What was the title?
NBA star. Patrick Brown give me star. Okay. That didn't give me superstar. Gave me star though.
That's love.
Yeah, that's love. We were trying to home in Malibu, worth about 8. Yeah, we was gonna split it.
Split the keys on the house?
Yeah. Because a lot of
regular folks split the bill.
Yeah, right. Wifey got bankroll, so we was gonna split. First house she seen, that bitch was like 16 million.
Yeah, that one was
like
insane.
Million. It was like crazy.
She was like, that reminds me of my house in Dubai.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a flex.
She got a spot in Dubai, bro. $20 million house. Bulletproof.
What?
Is my question.
What?
And I'm gonna just leave it right there.
Bulletproof house?
House. My wifey don't play.
So did you get to...
And she don't play about me. Baby, they traded me. Who the fuck traded you? I'm fucking bat 18. Yeah. Say something else. I'm having my girl bat a team. I'm gonna fire everybody.
Damn, man. My bro here got a W. My boy is winning. That's good. Good for him, man. At least he got something that he's happy with. Looks like the roles are a little bit reversed. Looks like her bread is up. His bread is up too, but hers is more than his. So, I mean, he's living. He's cruising, bro. It's nice. It's nice to see, because most of the times it usually be the man that have the bag and the woman doesn't have shit, and the man goes around paying for all her lifestyle, everything, and she's the one that has a catch and not him. So on this point, it's nice to see, he has a catch. I mean, even though he's an NBA, player, but goes on to show here, that's good to see, man, right? Finally found a woman that just doesn't have looks. She has other things. Even though the money's a little bit questionable, I don't think the amount she's worth is it's only hers. I think her family probably has a fortune, and she's a trust fund baby. But still, it's nice to see a dude getting treated nice for once. That's great.
Do you have any crushes right now, Miles?
Only on 3 people.
On 3 people?
3.5.
3.5. What's a half crush feel like?
You don't want to marry them, but you do like them. A full crush feels like you want to marry them and you like them.
How many marriages do you see yourself being in long term?
Probably always 3.
At once?
Yeah. A half crush is Ben, who I talked about this morning. Then Jack B, who you already know. Zoe and Clara. My stomach has a crush on food, though.
Yeah,
because every day, even if I eat a lot of lunch, I'm still hungry.
Oh, wow.
I learned this, and it's called, you can't control the wind, but you can adjust your sails.
Oh, I think that makes a lot of sense. Life changes, and you can change with it.
Well, that's not what it means, really.
Oh,
but
my bad.
I know what it means.
Yeah, tell me more about what it means.
It means it's not about what happens to you. It's how you react to make a better choice.
Wow. Man, this boy just taught you all a lesson right here, man. He's kind of wise beyond his years. What he's saying here is true. At least he's keeping it real and honest with himself. At least he ain't lying between his teeth, He seems to be way knowledgeable for his age, That's crazy. But I mean, three wives, that's too much. You guys already know how handful one is alone, right? Imagine dealing with 3 in the same household. Man, that's like one-man army versus 3 sets of armies. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna win. You ain't gonna win nothing. Matter of fact, you're always gonna be wrong, and you're always gonna be cornered in that household. So, but good for you, little buddy. I guess, I wish you well with your 3 wives. Just don't go crying to your parents, when things hit the fan. But anyways, that's a video. Make sure to click the like button and subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know what you all thought about this. Till next time, easy.